welcome to Think Monochrome Shoot Film. Today we're at Kinbane Head, just on the North Antrim coast. As you can see, it's there's quite a few steps down, quite steep steps down, heading down to the Kinbane Head. That's the head there, and out in the distance you can see there's quite a rough patch under. There must be hidden rocks just out there. Pretty spectacular location. Just walking down. We're going to do some black and white photography today, as always, shooting black and white film on a Hasselblad. We're just walking down. There's quite a swell today, so we'll see how it looks when we get down here. I'm hoping I can get onto the beach. It is quite a rocky beach, so we'll see what happens in a few minutes. Oh, okay, this beach. It's quite misty. Here we go. The things that I like are simplicity. So what I want to try and avoid is all the rocks in the foreground. That a lot of people try to include those in their pictures. I'm going to try to exclude them as much as I can. Obviously with the surf coming in, which is quite a bit of surf, so I need to be careful not to get too close. So I'm just going to move in a little bit closer and see how close we can get to the surf. So I've just taken an exposure reading, and with the 10-stop ND filter, we're at 8 minutes and 50-second exposure, so we are. So we're just going to hang about for a bit, do some extra footage, and hopefully we'll have something in the end. Just behind me is the Atlantic Ocean, which can be pretty wild at times, as you can see. I'm just packing up, heading back to the car park, and I've seen this little isolated rock just here. So I decided to stop, take a few pictures of that before heading on. I hope you think the shoot was worthwhile. I'm not the world's most prolific photographer. When I go on a shoot, if I come back with 1 or 2 images, then I'm very happy. There's times you come back without anything, so it's always a bonus when you come back with a couple of images that you like. I also had a couple of incidents on the beach, one of which I referenced in the video earlier, and that's where the tide came in and soaked me. When I arrived, I had stood on the beach for a bit watching the tide ebbing in and out, and I thought I'd recognise where the high tide line was. So I went and stood there, and literally within moments of me standing there was a larger wave come in and literally soaked me from my knees down, and I had to quickly grab my camera just in case. So little lesson learned there. That was the first incident. Second incident, I use a Pentax spot meter, and literally when I took my first reading of the day, the battery died. I thought, that's not a problem, I'll go to the camera bag, get my spare battery, and we'll be all good, all set to go. I went to the bag and no battery. I had used it previously and hadn't replaced it. So that kind of left me with some difficulties that I managed to overcome. I had a light meter on my iPhone, which is okay, it's not ideal. it works to a point, it gets you a ballpark. But however, second lesson of the day learned. I'll not be making that mistake again, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, just click on subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.